Okay, we're live. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. I got today been a crazy day. Happy Juneteenth Day to everybody. Today I actually had three events with the actual three Juneteenth celebration events. We had one that we had to do at the actual bank. One of the local banks was having a Juneteenth celebration, so I had to actually drop off the cart for some of the kids to go scoop there. I had to go do a grand opening Juneteenth celebration at a store in Durham, and then I left there. I had to do a town. Shout out to the town of Kinley. Town of Kinley had us come out and do some ice cream there for their Juneteenth celebration. And in the process of me out there, uh, they told the people about my school and about entrepreneurship, and the way that always worked. Next thing I know, I'm out there teaching entrepreneurship. So I had to tell them I got a show. I said y'all got to catch the live, catch me on the live. I got to get back to my show. So shout out to them. Great conversations. I enjoyed talking to you all. A couple of people said they were going to join in. I hope they join in. I had to get back, but that's the impact that we're having with Appliance Bootcamp. That impact that we're having. You all gonna have to get out here and start going to some of these, going out to your communities, and y'all got to start spreading the word and start helping teach because they really need it. The people want it. They want it. They want that. They want it bad. They want to be able to start businesses. They want to know about entrepreneurship. They want to know all the stuff that we're doing, but there's just nobody out there to actually teach them how to do it. So they're actually what's it called? They're actually just there, just wanting to soak it up. And I actually had to tell them I had to actually leave to get back here to do this. But it was a great event. It was the first time they ever done a Juneteenth celebration, and it turned out very well. So tonight I'm coming to you all real quick because, like I said, I haven't done anything all day but drive and drop off carts, pick up carts. I scooped at one event, the event in Durham. I went there and I scooped. It was pretty nice. That was my cousin. She's opened a business. She has a building downtown Durham, and I went there for her grand opening, her Juneteenth celebration, and I actually done ice cream out there for them. But it was very good. Now this weekend, oh man, we had the national convention. Everybody came. It was a great time. Y'all came. They came down here to Selma. I wanted to do it in Selma. I wanted people to see and grade Appliance Boot Camp on what we have done. If we're actually living what we're actually saying we do. And the town was very good. I love the town of Selma. They really embraced everybody and made it a great time. It was a good time. I thought it was just long enough, or just enough stuff going on, just enough for everybody to see everything, and I really enjoyed it. The people who came were the people who need to be here because the energy that was here, to see progression that people had, and like I keep telling all of y'all have surpassed me in the appliance repair field. You all have surpassed me from what I ever had could accomplish in appliance repair, and and also one stop Mike and them is pushing past me in the ice cream, seeing the stuff that they're doing, when they talking, I'm like everybody else. I'm sitting there listening, soaking it up, so I can go implement the stuff that they him and his fiance are doing. They're really killing it, and Miss Mary is really killing the ice cream game, the stuff that they're doing up there. And I'm soaking it up. I'm going to implement some of the stuff that they're doing, and just seeing the lives that have been impacted and changed through what you all are doing. Like I said, I'm not going to be here long because today is supposedly a holiday, but they got me actually out here really running, and I'm still kind of tired from the weekend. So I'm gonna read some of the comments. Then I'm gonna get out and we're gonna do a better recap show on Thursday. Let me see. John Dizak say, hey, how you doing? Eduardo Figueroa. Hey, how you doing, man? Glad to see you back, man. Glad to see you back. Um, um, and I'm pulling for you, man. Hope things work out for you. JT, you work hard every day. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. Eduardo, I need any help from your services. Okay. Frank Evans. Yep. And it was really good. It was a really good convention. Thanks, man. Thanks, Frank. I appreciate that. It was a really good convention. Thanks. Eduardo, as I told you, my situation, any suggestions are appreciated. Okay, I'll get with you in a second. 89 Dr. Funk. Might get some rest. I am. I'm getting off here in about 5 minutes, and I'm gonna get some rest. Uh, Eduardo, I got nothing after being falsely accused. I'm not gonna say their name. I lost everything except my determination to get back on my feet. Okay. Sorry to hear that. What you got? What went on there? It was crazy, crazy situation, and that's kind of local here in Selma. But I can tell you, anytime I thought things were the worst thing that ever happened to me. I thought when I got laid off from being an engineer, it was the worst thing that ever happened to me. It turned out to be the best thing that ever happened to me. I thought when I lost my money trying to dabble into real estate the first time. I thought that was the worst thing that ever happened to me. Turned out to be the best thing that ever happened to me. So you can actually turn it around at Waddle. Um, but you're gonna have to get past whatever happened. You're gonna have to get past that and start focusing on yourself and your skills. Um, you I know some of your skill sets. I don't know quite all of them, but you're gonna have to bet on yourself now. You're gonna have to bet on yourself and get things up and moving for yourself. And whatever happened in the past, you have to let it go and push it behind it and keep moving. When I like I say when I, my friend when I lost my money in real estate the first time. I couldn't sit there and dwell on it, and I couldn't. It wasn't no need to go there and try to sue somebody or something. They just didn't have the pay. So I had to make a decision. Was I going to sit there and keep going after them and trying to get them to make things right, and I know they couldn't, or was I going to? I had properties that needed to be fixed, and I needed to get going, so I had to throw my attention into those properties and fix them. Same thing when I got laid off from David General. I could have kept going to I could have kept going to unemployment. I could have kept going up to those job fairs looking for jobs and stuff. Wasn't nobody gonna hire me. I figured out quick. Wasn't nobody gonna hire me. So now I had to go create my own job and create my own way and turn it back on me. So if anything ever happened, it was on me. So you got to do the same thing. I know you're a great cook. So put your focus there. Look at what you need to do to actually get you like a little pop up tent or something going where you can get out to some of the events and start cooking and make it better. Because everybody needs a testimony. A lot of people love testimony. So you go through what you went through, and you come back and be better at it. You need to also start reading some books. A good book for you to read right now. Uh, Read The Richest Man in Babylon. Go read that book. That'll be a great book for you to start right now. When the guy he kind of got sideways with a lot of people in his town, and he left, and he owed a lot of. I'm not saying you owe nobody any money or anything, but he had kind of got sideways with people in his town, and he what's it called? He this person in the richest man in Babylon owed a lot of people money, and didn't nobody trust him or anything, and then he left, and he came back, and he made things right. He went back to everybody that he had done wrong. Not saying you done anybody wrong, but he went back to everybody, made them whole, and at the end, the person that hated him the most told him, hey, you can get anything I got. I trust you. I'll speak highly of you because you're a good guy now. and you can do the same thing. You can turn it around and become an honorable, become very you honorable now, but you can go back and clean up all that stuff and get yourself together. That's the great thing about life. You can actually start at any time and clean your life up. And whenever you get ready, you just have to make the decision. I'm not going to do it anymore. I want to clean it up. And like I say, a great thing to do is get into business. I love appliance repair because appliance repair allow you to. It's a high enough demand for the for the services, and don't nobody care about your background. Hey, right now I need to get this freezer fixed. I need the young men and women who was here this weekend. I had a guy that called me up, and he had a big event. He had bought 40 tubs of ice cream or 40 tubs of Italian ice. He had a huge event he was going to on Saturday, and his push cart freezer had messed up. He wouldn't care if you, he wouldn't care what your background was. He needed that thing fixed. He called me, asked me, "Hey man, something wrong with my push cart. It's not cooling. People told me you can fix it. Can you fix it for me, man? I need to get it fixed. I don't have anything." I said, "Man, I got a convention going on right now. I can't fix it." He was like, "Man," he told me what he had going on. He was going to a place I wanted to go. He was going down to a place called Country Style. He was actually a vendor there, and he had bought all his Italian ice for sale, and he wasn't going to be able to make it, and he was going to lose his product. So I knew the situation. Uh, for that, I told him, I said, "Look, I got about 80 or 90 service technicians here for a convention. We're going to get out the convention about 4 o'clock. If you come up to, if you bring your push cart up to my actual shop, to the appliance boot camp, to the school, somebody will fix it for you." And I said, "I don't know if I can, but we got a bunch of service technicians there. Somebody will fix it." When we got out the convention, he was parked right in front of the appliance boot camp with his push cart, and he pushed it in. He brought it in, and I fixed it for him real quick, $200. It took me about 10 minutes to fix it. And I just charged him 200. Normally to do what I do, it would have been 850 just to look at it to get it in because he had an actual seal system leak. But I just blew and what they say blow and go. I told him I'd charge him up, get him past the actual get him past this weekend and see how it worked, and then he could bring it back later. I don't necessarily want to fix it, but he because I don't do it that much. But he what's it called? He brought it in. We fixed it. He would have paid you whatever. He didn't care, and that's why I love appliance repair. They got urgent needs. They want to get it fixed. They don't care about your background, where you just came from, what you just did. If you could have fixed that push cart, he was gonna pay you to fix it. And nobody wanted to touch it. So I fixed it for him. He was happy. He went out and done his thing. So that's why I love appliance repair. Appliance repair don't care who you are. You could be a serial killer. If you could have fixed that push cart for him, he was gonna pay you. He didn't care. So that's why I love that. And so appliance repair allows you to go out there, have a strong enough demand to build you to get going, and pays you enough money to put your life back together. And the other thing about running an appliance repair business or running any type of business, whatever problems you have in your life, it's going to come out in your life, and you're going to have to fix it, because whatever you got going on is going to bubble up in that appliance repair business. So you're going to have to actually work on yourself and get yourself fixed. And that's why I recommend that. But the cooking is good if you're gonna cook. Uh, but that's one of the hardest businesses to run is a restaurant business. A restaurant business is hard to run. I was just telling somebody this weekend. I've been trying to help somebody get a little restaurant up and running, and I told them, I said, I don't know if they're gonna get it because you better have some cash on hand. You're gonna start talking about a restaurant, and they just barely trying. I look what they're doing trying to get into the door. That let me know they don't have no working capital. I don't think it's gonna work. And I was like, I don't think this thing gonna work because they trying to come in the door and they not putting the effort behind getting it going. There's just so much stuff you gotta do to get a restaurant up and running. Ice cream is easy. Ice cream is super easy to do versus a restaurant. And so I told the person I don't think they're gonna get the they might get it in the door, but they ain't gonna stay if you ain't got no working capital. If I didn't have appliance repair when I opened up my ice cream parlor, I've been out the first year, first 6 months. But my appliance repair actually made the ice cream parlor be able to survive and thrive. And so now the ice cream parlor has picked up because my appliance repair is pretty much going dead because my nephew has it. But the ice cream parlor is picking up and actually toting me now the rest of the way. But I would actually look into doing something like that, getting into the skilled trades, and then from there going over and using that to parlay over into the cooking. I personally would not just jump right into cooking because it costs too much money. It costs too much money to get into that cooking. Let me read some of the stuff. Kurt Shaw, great meeting you guys at the convention. Yeah, Kurt, man, enjoyed it, man, enjoyed it. No problem, Eduardo. Mika Woods, what's up, Uncle Mike? Hey, how you doing, Mika? It's been 8 days, but I've gotten some gigs done, so I'm going to get back on top. Yeah, you will. You will. I appreciate what you do. No problem, man. No problem. You'll be back on top, man. You'll be back on top. All of us have done that, and you'll be back. Kevin Green, the convention was better than I expected. It was awesome to meet all you guys. Thanks, I appreciate it. Thompson Appliance, what's up, all? Yeah, the convention is kind of like what people say about parades and sausage. No, people love to go. People love to eat sausage, and people love to see parades. But if you ever see one being made, you don't. You wouldn't like it anymore. You couldn't eat sausage anymore, and you wouldn't want to be in a parade anymore. And I think conventions are the same way. They're good when they're over, but the whole build up to it and stuff. If you had to put one together, I don't think you would never want to do another one again. But it turned out good. It turned out good. And the good thing about this convention, it wasn't something where it had to be entertaining. It had to be entertaining or some type of motivational stuff. We were there. People were really doing business. No, it was really business we were talking about. And because you all are the people, you all were at the convention. No, it made it real easy. Because you all, I'm there listening and soaking up just as much game as you all are soaking up games. Like I said, I'm going to be dropping dropping some prepackaged ice cream stuff around the town, just like One Stop Mike in there. Uh, today I what you call I stopped at Bojangles on my way back from the actual Juneteenth celebration, and you know how many people wanted to buy ice cream? They saw my trailer and stuff, and they wanted to buy ice cream, but I was scooping. I ain't have nothing to sell. But if I had some prepackaged ones, I could have said, "Hey, I got some prepackaged. Here you go." And I could have sold them then. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to be doing some prepackaged and have them on board, ready to go. Uh, they networking. Eduardo, I appreciate it because appliance repair might be my second outlet. No problem, no problem. Yep, grind season. Oh, hey, no, Dr. Funk. I had a blast at the convention. I spoke to everyone and got great tips. Hopefully, I helped some folks. Yeah, you did. You got my wife telling me I got to slow down. I'm going to have a stroke. She told me, she said, I talked to 89 Dr. Funk, and his wife even said the same thing I've been telling you. You need to slow down. So I'm going to slow down. Matter of fact, it's time for me to wind it up. Mr. O, yeah, it was a good convention. North Carolina has a good vibe. Thanks, Mr. O, man. I really, really appreciate it. And seeing the growth from you, man, is great. It's great. Uh, let's see here. Kurt Shaw, I learned a lot from you guys. Now it's back to the grind mode. Applying y'all business tips and tricks. Yep, yep. Hey, what's up, man? Hope y'all back. 66 Reflection. What's up, ABC? ABC? My wife and I really enjoyed the convention. She plans to start a YouTube channel for a dog groom. Okay, thanks. Yeah, she should, because she's full of life. She is full of life. Um, uh, I just realized what her name was. I think her name Claudia. Because somebody kept telling me, oh, Claudia, Claudia. I have one of the young ladies that work with me that her name is Claudia. I thought they were talking about the lady who worked with me, but it's actually Claudia, your wife. Love your wife. Your wife is just full of energy and full of life. It's great. It is great. And that was the other thing too. If you all was at the convention, you will find out that what's it called? It won't just us there. The wives and the extended families, everybody was there and doing business. It was a family oriented business thing. That was the first time. That what we had this weekend was the first time ever my wife got to sit down with other African American people wives and talk about entrepreneurship, talk about what it is to run the business, and just have that conversation, and they can relate to everything. After the actual social on Sunday, we came back to the ice cream parlor. I had to get the cash out the ice cream parlor, and when we got back, um, uh, uh, God knows, Ramus. I can't think of his name. Oh, good Lord, I can't think of his name. But his wife, Hershey, I think it is. Uh, uh, they were out taking pictures, and so they wanted some ice cream. So I told them come on in and get some ice cream. They're the young couple from Baltimore. She's the one who was taking notes, and we sat and talked to them to almost 11 o'clock Sunday night last night. We talked to them, and it was so funny all the stuff that they're going through as a young couple, being in business and stuff. It was funny. My wife and I went down the same thing they went down, and for them to get that reassurance, y'all on the right track. Y'all, everything that they were going down, my wife and I went down that same path. And for you to see that next generation coming down, and you know they're going to be okay, man, that was great. It was a great trip to have that talk and almost see. It was almost like my wife and I went back in time 15 years because everything that they was going through as a young family, entrepreneurship and everything, we had went down and to be able to talk to them and tell them they doing okay, that you're good. Ramsey, that's his name, Ramsey and Hershey. But to get them there and Hershey, his wife was having the same issues that my wife was having. Even down to our pregnancies and everything, it was just crazy. But to sit down and talk to them and let them know that they're coming down the right path and they're gonna be okay. It was great. I'm gonna read a little bit more. We're gonna get out. Uh, One stop, Mike. Mike Stark said, "I had a great time. I needed this weekend." Yeah, it was good, man. I really enjoyed it. And also, your fiance, man, you all are very inspirational, man. Y'all are very inspirational. And like I said, I thought they had been in business with the ice cream for about 2 years, but they haven't been in a year. And like I say, they're kicking butt in it. It is great. The networking. Appliance Boss. What's up, Marcus? What's up, Mike? What's up, ABC? Good seeing you all. Yeah, it was great, man. Great. Thomas Appliance. Hey, Mike, I think the garage door training is underrated. It needs more love. Uh, uh, yeah, what we're gonna do now that I got that convention thing out the way, and I actually got to see what we done. Because what happened, I'm here. I don't quite get to see what all you all are doing, what all is going on. So with that, you kind of you kind of don't. I kind of don't have a gauge of what's on. But after this weekend, we strong, man. We are strong. And not only that, I'm seeing that the teaching and stuff that we're doing it's actually it's not just creating part-time jobs and getting somebody a little extra money. It's changing generations. It's changing whole families. It's changing whole family trees and stuff. So with that, I'm going deeper. I'm going pushing this stuff a lot more because it's totally life changing. Like I said, I was able to just 15 minutes ago. I was here getting late because of I'm at the Juneteenth celebration. Afterwards, they pulling me to the side. They want me to tell them how you start a business, how you do this, and just a very simple stuff. And I'm telling them this stuff, and they never even thought about. They never even thought about they can own their own building. They never crossed their mind. It's just somebody put that in their mind. Go buy your own building. You got to rent. Go buy your own building. That way, if it don't work out, you still got the asset. Versus it don't work out, pay somebody all this rent for 3 or 4 years. You don't own anything. Kevin Green, the convention was good and all, but that butter pecan ice cream was something else. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Call me when. What's up, ABC family? Hey, what's happening? Hey, it is 9:07. My wife has told me I need to start winding down, and I am. With the ice cream parlor and all that stuff, the way it's going, the stuff we got going on now, I am starting to wind it down and not do as much. And like I say, it was a crazy, fun weekend. I've been running today all day, but it was fun. It was fun going. I actually truly love going out to these events and actually listening and talking, serving the ice cream, talking to everybody, meeting everybody in the community. I truly love it. But I need to get back home tonight, decent time for the last 3 nights. Last Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 4 nights. I haven't gotten home at a decent time. We've been pretty much busy. So I'm getting ready to get off. I'll be back on Thursday. I'll be back on Thursday. Once again, thank everybody for actually coming in, rocking with us, and doing everything with the convention. You guys are really, really good, really, really good. I'll be back on Thursday, and we're gonna go a little bit deeper. We're gonna start putting a little bit more into the appliance boot camp, as far as getting more people getting them trained. And we're gonna go a little bit deeper into the business stuff, especially with the ice cream, because that's what I'm thoroughly at right now in the ice cream, and also with the what I'm doing with the appliance repair. I'm still doing the commercial stuff. I got 2 commercial jobs I got to do in the next couple of days. Everybody's been holding off because I told them I had a convention. So the next couple of days I'm gonna be doing some commercial jobs. So I'll be going out there, showing. I'm not gonna be showing that and just showing, just going, trying to get people to get back into this stuff. And man, this appliance repair and this ice cream has really changed my life. Once again, thank you all for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.